Hello, and thank you for coming to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt, and today I'm looking at OAN. But first, I need you to hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Let's take a look at this news article. OAN's Christina Bobb discusses Arizona audit count. Now there's a video here. We'll go ahead and watch it.
The Arizona election audit has delayed its results in order to double-check its work. The audit has moved out of the Coliseum and is working on-site in another facility. So let's bring in One America's political correspondent, Christina Bobb, who is live in our D.C. studio with the latest. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Alicia. Yes, it's great to be talking about the Arizona audit again. It's a little bit different than I thought we were going to be discussing, but so the latest on the audit is we know that last week the auditors met with the Senate, and of course we were all expecting the results, and that didn't come out. What happened was the Senate said that they wanted the auditors to double check their work. Basically, they didn't want to issue results that either way, whether they confirm the certified results or say it was off, either way it's going to be explosive, and they understand the ramifications for any announcement that they can make. So they wanted to add another level of security to double check the work to make sure that it's accurate. So they've asked the auditors to go back and do a machine recount of all 2.1 million ballots. The machine recount does not actually tally the votes. That was all done on the hand recount. The machine recount is simply to tally the number of ballots. It just counts the paper. You put in a stack of paper into the machine and it counts the corners of the paper. So it doesn't look at anything about the actual vote. So that should begin this week. The auditors moved out of the Coliseum last week. Again, we were hoping to get a result. They moved out of the Coliseum last week, and they're still on site, but in a different facility, waiting to start that process. I expect that to start sometime this week. The cameras are still up, and we're all, of course, eagerly waiting to see when that machine recount will begin.
Just when we thought this was over and we could finally hear some results, the story just keeps on giving. So how long do you think these extra steps will take?
So no official number or timeline has come out from either the Senate or the auditors. I'm guessing, to be honest, they might not know. This was not part of the original scope of work. They added it as a security measure after they figured out what the results of the actual audit were. So based on information that I could find, just looking around at like how many ballots the machines can count, I'm guessing it's going to take about 2 weeks. There's a lot of variable in that. I will probably have to update that at some point, but looking into, the number of ballots, the number of volunteers that the auditors have, of course, they have less volunteers now because it was over and everybody, was done and went home. So with the number of people that they have and the number of machines being two big variables that could drastically change the pace, I'm guessing probably 2 weeks.
Okay, so the decision to conduct a machine recount, is that unusual?
It's not unusual. It is unexpected. I did not expect to have this delay. I don't think anybody did. And there were certainly several questions floating around while people were kind of trying to wait and figure out what was happening. But understanding the rationale for it, I think it's completely appropriate. President of the Arizona Senate, Karen Fann, has said that accuracy, not speed, is really what they're going for. And they want to make sure that whatever comes out, they're not, messing with the emotions of the people of Arizona or the nation. And so they want to make sure that whatever result comes out is accurate and they can rely on it and that people know that they went back and double checked their work. So they did want to go through this extra precaution, which I think makes sense, but it certainly was unexpected.
All right, Christina Bobb, you have been all over the country in the past week, and it's good to see you in D.C. Thanks again, Christina.
You too.
Don't want to mess with people's emotions. Too late. I thought it was going to be coming out pretty soon. At least the first initial report, but guess not. They're going to have to do a recount of all the actual votes, which tells you there's probably some significant differences. But guys, that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.